Hi guys, it's Kamau. Welcome back to my channel. For those who are just joining me for the very first time, please subscribe. Today I'd like to inspire you and motivate you. We're going through the COVID pandemic. We have been on lockdown or partial lockdown since March 13 in Jamaica here. So 2 months, almost 3 months, and the economy, has taken a beating. A lot of things have taken a beating. Now I operate a school, and I have seen where, cases where both parents were laid off, or both parents lost their jobs, or the parents had their own business that had to close because there was just no business. And it impacted the school, it impacted the students. We have been having classes online, and some students just could not join us because the parents did not have the resources. And the entire planet actually now is in a crisis, and different countries having their own unique crisis and having to find ways of rallying back, trying to rally back. So we're at the point now, so it's mid-June, going towards today's the 18th of June. So we're pretty much now starting to reopen, gradually seeing how we can bring the economy back to life. I know that when school reopens in September, it's going to be new ball game, so we have to make new rules and learn how to deal. But what I want to talk about now is regeneration, and the fact that you will bounce back bountifully. That's my topic today. You will bounce back bountifully. I will bounce back bountifully. The country, the economy will bounce back bountifully. How I know that? I watch what nature does, and I'm going to tell you some things that I've observed of how nature goes about doing things, and nature bounces back bountifully. That's how I know I will too. Now I'll tell you a story about my moringa tree. So I love moringa, and I usually incorporate moringa in my green juices. So a couple of years ago, we found this little plot of land just a little way from where the school is, and I said to the students, let's do some farming, let's start some farming, right? And we're going to plant peas and tomato and pepper and corn, watermelon. We got a whole bag of seeds. The students brought their seeds. We also planted moringa, pineapple, a lot of different things, and we actually made a compost heap on the spot so that we could fertilize it. With all of that, after many months of trying to get something to grow, nothing grew. I don't know what was wrong with that soil. Only the moringa grew. And in the end, one single moringa survived, and it blossomed into a great big tree. So that's where I would get my moringa. So every now and then, I'd go pick my moringa, pick the branches, pick the leaves, pick out the ones with bugs and so on, wash them, put them to dry, and I'll use that in my green juices. So it happened that one of my neighbors, she had a man come in to mow her lawn and to prune up the place, the shrubs and whatever, the weeds. And she told him to prune the moringa tree, the section that was hanging over her house. He misunderstood the instructions and he cut the entire top of the tree off, totally off. So it was just the trunk left, and I was so sad. I was really sad because that moringa tree meant so much to me. And that's where I got my leaves for my blending, and also the fact that that's the only thing that survived from our planting. You know, the children, they were so involved and we got nothing to grow. We haven't given up on that, but you know, this was the only thing that survived. And when I went and I saw the entire canopy gone, and my neighbor, you know, she was so sorry. She came and she apologized and she said, you know, it was just a misunderstanding. The man, he thought she said he should cut the entire canopy. So, you know, I said, well, where am I going to get moringa? But you know what? Within a couple of weeks, that tree sprung up like with a vengeance. Within a couple of weeks, you just saw the branches spring back and the leaves were bigger. I guess because to feed that size trunk, it manufactured bigger leaves, more brilliant green leaves, bigger and more, and it was just so lush. So lush. And I was saying to myself, oh my God, look at this. I was there saying it's gonna take weeks and months to get back to where it was. And right now it's up pretty much where it was within just a couple weeks. Now my almond tree, I have a garden. Well, I call it a garden. It's not yet really a garden. There are no flowers. I'm going to tend to it, right? But it's a garden in my mind, in my vision. So I made a deck and tiled it. And there's an almond tree growing in the middle of the deck. So the deck was made around the tree, right? And everybody who passes say, oh my God, this is such a beautiful place, because the almond tree, the foliage is just so thick and lush, and it makes this shade, and you can go on the deck and sit, you can lie on the deck. In the middle of the day, it's cool, and you know, you just rest and do whatever you want on the deck. Now, it just so happens that there are high power lines immediately above it, so we have to keep pruning the tree. So the other day I said to the laborer, you know what, just take off the whole canopy, and I'm going to put a wooden canopy with a greenhouse over it, and then when the tree grows back, it won't go beyond that, right? So it won't get up to the wires, which is dangerous. So he did that, and he did a big chop. Everything went. Again, within a couple weeks, right now, if I go out there right now, it is just so lush, because I haven't even gotten to make that wooden canopy yet with the greenhouse material on it. I have not gotten around to doing that yet, and the tree is just back up to where it was. Thick and rich. When he cut it, there was no shade at all under the tree. And right now, it's thick, it's lush, it's bountiful. You know, and I'm using that to say, this is how nature does things, guys. So, you might be going through a period of nothingness now, limitation, lack, may have been laid off, lost your job. Trust me, you will bounce back bountifully. Just follow the example of our mother, of nature. Do what she does. When you're chopped off, when you have been pruned, that means you now have to search inside, pull inside on your resources, and come stronger. Bigger leaves, greener leaves to sustain that trunk. You still have your trunk, you still have your life, you still have your family, right? So search inside and come stronger. When I went to the moringa tree and I looked at the leaves, they were so much bigger and brighter than how it usually is. Because the tree realized that in order to survive, I have to go deeper, I have to come with more. And that's what we're going through right now. We're going through a period of our canopy has been chopped. We have been pruned. We're going through uncertainty and, we have to cut back on so much. So now is the time to search inside and to come stronger, better, greener, broader. Use that as your inspiration. I certainly did, and I certainly am going to follow in the footsteps of Mother Nature. So I'm hoping to inspire you. If you have been inspired, drop a line and say, yes, I've been inspired. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.